Now, I know AI is everywhere right now. It's in your marketing tools, it's in your patient communication systems. Heck, it might even be writing the emails you read this morning. And yes, AI can be amazing. It can save time, it can make your team more efficient, and it can help you reach more patients faster than ever. But here's the problem nobody's talking about in healthcare, and especially in dentistry. There's a line, and when you cross it, when you let AI do too much, you can risk losing something you can't get back easily: patient trust. That's when AI stops helping your practice and really starts hurting it. So today I'm going to talk and really dig into where AI works, where it doesn't, and why. Patients are always going to prefer talking to a real human about their healthcare. We've been living through what I call the AI gold rush in dentistry. Everywhere you look, there's a new tool promising to automate patient communication, handle follow-ups, respond to reviews, book appointments, even answer your phones. A lot of practices skip the most important question: should this interaction even be automated in the first place? Hey everyone, welcome back to the No BS Dental Growth Podcast, the show where we cut through the hype and talk about what's actually working for growing your practice. I'm your host, Chris Pistorius, and today we're going to have a little reality check about AI. Now, I know AI is everywhere right now. It's in your marketing tools, it's in your patient communication systems. Heck, it might even be writing the emails you read this morning. And yes, AI can be amazing. It can save time, it can make your team more efficient, and it can help you reach more patients faster than ever. But here's the problem nobody's talking about in healthcare, and especially in dentistry. There's a line, and when you cross it, when you let AI do too much, you can risk losing something you can't get back easily: patient trust. See, patients aren't calling your office to order a cheeseburger. They're talking about their health, their appearance, sometimes even their fears. And when those conversations start feeling cold, robotic, or impersonal, well, that's when AI stops helping your practice and really starts hurting it. So today I'm going to talk and really dig into where AI works, where it doesn't, and why. No matter how good the technology gets, patients are always going to prefer talking to a real human about their health care. So let's jump in. All right, let's start with why we're even having this conversation. Because over the last couple of years, we've been living through what I call the AI gold rush in dentistry. Everywhere you look, there's a new tool promising to automate patient communication, handle follow-ups, respond to reviews, book appointments, even answer your phones. Vendors are pitching this stuff like it's magic. You'll save money, you'll save time, you won't need to hire more staff. And you know what? On paper, it all sounds great. And don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-AI. My own company, Kickstart Dental Marketing, uses AI in some very smart ways. But here's the problem. In the race to adopt these tools, a lot of practices skip the most important question: should this interaction even be automated in the first place? That's how you end up with a chatbot trying to answer a patient's question about post-surgery pain, or a voice AI agent awkwardly responding to somebody who's nervous about getting their first dental implant. Those moments are make or break in the patient relationship. And if you blow it, you might not get a second chance. I've seen practices go all in on AI because they wanted to cut costs. They replaced most of their patient-facing communication with automated systems. At first, they were thrilled: faster responses, fewer hours on the phone. But after a few months, appointment bookings dropped. Patient reviews started mentioning unhelpful staff. And here's the kicker: it wasn't even the staff they were upset about, it was the AI. So this AI gold rush is real, and it's not going away. The key is figuring out how to mine the gold without blowing up your entire operation. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about next. Because in healthcare and dentistry especially, trust is everything. Let's talk about why this matters so much in dentistry. And it all comes down to one word, which is trust. Think about it. Going to the dentist isn't like going to a coffee shop. It's not like ordering a pizza. Your patients aren't ordering a latte and moving on with their day. They're trusting you with their health, their smile, and in some cases, they're trusting you not to hurt them. There's anxiety involved, there's fear. And in cosmetic cases, there's also pride and self-image on the line. So in healthcare, trust isn't built with speed alone. It's built with empathy, tone, and connection. A patient wants to know what you've heard about their specific concern, that you understand it, and that you care. AI is getting better at sounding human, but it's still not human. It doesn't truly care, and patients can feel that difference. Here's the thing, empathy is subtle. Sometimes it's the slight pause before answering a tough question. Sometimes it's asking a follow-up that wasn't in the script. Sometimes it's just the warmth in a person's voice. And right now, AI doesn't nail those human nuances, especially when the stakes are high. Let me give you an example. I know a practice where a new patient called in with a cracked tooth. The AI agent did its job. It asked the right questions, offered an appointment time, and even sent a confirmation text. But the patient still left a review saying they didn't seem to care that I was in pain. Why? Because the AI never acknowledged the urgency or reassured them at all. A human would have said, "Oh, no, that sounds painful. Let's get you in as soon as possible." That one sentence could have completely changed how the patient felt. And here's the bigger point. Patients may forgive a delayed response. They might even forgive a scheduling mix-up, but they will not forgive feeling like they were treated as just another transaction. Once that trust is gone, it's incredibly hard to get back. All right, let's talk about the danger zone, the moments where AI stops being a helpful assistant and starts becoming a liability for your practice. Red flag number 1, misinterpretation of urgent or sensitive situations. AI can process language, but it doesn't truly understand context the way a human does. A patient might say, "I have some bleeding after my extraction." AI might treat that as routine and send standard aftercare instructions. A trained front desk person would instantly recognize that bleeding could be serious and say, "You need to speak to the dentist right now." Red flag number 2, tone-deaf responses. This one happens a lot with AI-powered review responses. You get a heartfelt 5-star review from a nervous patient who finally had a good experience, and the AI replies with, "Thank you for your feedback." Technically correct, but emotionally empty. Or worse, you get a 1-star review about pain or poor service, and the AI responds with something generic that makes the patient feel dismissed. Red flag number 3, replacing human warmth with cold efficiency. AI is fantastic at efficiency. It's fast, it's direct, it's on script. But when a patient calls in nervous about cost of insurance, that's not the moment to be efficient. That's the moment to be empathetic. Red flag number 4, the nobody's listening problem. You can have the best AI tools in the world, but if a patient feels like they can't reach a real person, frustration builds fast. And here's the kicker. The patient never blames the AI. They blame you. We've talked about where AI can go wrong. Now let's talk about how to actually get it right. Step 1, use AI for the heavy lifting tasks. Lead capture, reminders, review requests, pulling together call summaries. Step 2, put humans in charge of the trust moments, pain calls, treatment concerns, emotional situations. Step 3, the AI assist model. AI gathers info, passes to your team. Human continues the conversation with empathy. Step 4, make the human option obvious. Give patients a fast way to reach a real person. When you do it right, AI isn't replacing people, it's making them better. Your team has more time for meaningful conversations and patients feel cared for. All right, let's bring this all home. If you take nothing else from today's episode, remember, AI is an incredible tool for your practice. It really is. But it's not a replacement for the human connection, and that's not going away. So before you automate anything, ask, number 1, does this involve sensitive health information or emotions? 2, could a misunderstanding cause harm or destroy trust? And number 3, would a human response make the patient feel more valued? If yes to any of those, keep a human in the loop. The future of dentistry isn't AI versus humans, it's AI-powered humans. So if you're not sure where to start or you think you may have gone too far with automation, let's talk. My team at Kickstart Dental Marketing helps practices find that perfect AI plus human balance so they can grow without losing their personal touch. Head over to kickstartdental.com and book a quick discovery call with me directly. That's it for today's episode of the No BS Dental Growth Podcast. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Dental Marketing Podcast. Make sure to visit our website, www.kickstartdental.com/podcast, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Spotify, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in the show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. If you are ready to grow your practice, then you might want to schedule a free strategy session with us. Just go to kickstartdental.com and click the free strategy session button and give us 15 minutes of your time to change your practice forever. Be sure to tune in next week for our next episode. And thanks for listening to the Dental Marketing Podcast by Kickstart Dental Marketing, where dentists go to win online.